If you're about to buy an Apple TV, Fire TV Stick, or Roku right now, stop. Put your card back in your wallet. Close the tab. Do not spend a single dollar. At least not until you hear what's coming in 2026. Because if the current leaks and rumors are even halfway true, the 2026 Apple TV isn't just an upgrade. It's a full-on reset of the entire streaming box market. Apple isn't trying to compete anymore. They're aiming to wipe out the competition. Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Google TV, one living room at a time. By the time we hit spring 2026, every streaming device you see on store shelves right now could look like ancient tech. And if you're thinking of buying one today, you might be wasting your money. Let's break down exactly why. First, let's talk design, because this is the one area where Apple is not going crazy. From everything we're hearing, Apple is sticking with that same stealthy black box look. No crazy RGB lights, no weird shapes, no giant logos. Just a clean, minimal box that disappears into your TV stand. And there's a reason for that. It works. You don't buy an Apple TV to stare at the hardware. You buy it for what it does. But here's the twist. While the outside stays familiar, the inside is getting completely torn down and rebuilt. We're talking about performance that, honestly, sounds like total overkill for a streaming box. And that's exactly why you should care. Right now, the Apple TV 4K is running on the A15 Bionic chip. That's already fast for streaming, faster than anything Roku or Fire Stick is offering. But the 2026 Apple TV? Leaks suggest Apple is jumping to the A17 Pro, or maybe even the A8 class chip by then. To put that into perspective, that's flagship iPhone power inside a tiny box under your TV. This is the same kind of chip, designed to handle console-level games, advanced photo processing, and real-time 3D rendering. And the question everyone asks is, why does a streaming box need that much power? 2 words: hardware ray tracing. This is the secret weapon. Apple isn't secretly building a better Netflix machine. They're quietly building a stealth gaming console that just happens to also stream movies and shows. Imagine this. You turn on your TV, open a game on Apple TV, and you're playing A titles with realistic lighting, reflections, shadows, and physics without a $500 PlayStation or Xbox sitting under your TV. No loud fans, no giant plastic box, no discs. Just a tiny Apple TV delivering console-like visuals. With hardware ray tracing, developers can bring over more serious games, not just casual mobile ports. Combine that with Apple Arcade and potentially cloud gaming services. And suddenly this thing is not just a streaming box anymore. It's one of the best value gaming devices on the market. If you're a gamer, or even a casual player who likes high-quality visuals, this is where it gets interesting. The 2026 Apple TV could give you console-style graphics, a premium streaming experience, and smart home control all in a single compact box. But raw power means nothing if your internet can't keep up. And Apple knows that the #1 complaint with streaming and cloud gaming is simple: buffering and lag. That's where the next big upgrade comes in. The 2026 Apple TV is expected to feature a new custom wireless chip with support for Wi-Fi 6E and possibly even Wi-Fi 7. What does that actually mean for you? Wi-Fi 6 East and Wi-Fi 7 open up the 6 GHz band, basically a brand new, super clean highway for your data. It's like moving from a jam-packed city street to a private express lane. Less interference, less congestion, more stability, and way more speed. For streaming, that means smoother 4K and potentially even 8K playback. For cloud gaming, that means lower latency, fewer dropouts, and a more responsive feel. So whether you're watching Dolby Vision HDR movies, streaming sports in 4K at high frame rates, or gaming over the cloud or Apple Arcade, the next-gen wireless tech in the 2026 Apple TV is designed to keep up without stuttering. And for the purists out there, Yes, an Ethernet port is still expected to stay for that rock-solid, hardwired connection. If you want the absolute best experience for gaming, 8K or home theater, plug it in and you're set. Now let's get to the part that could literally break the internet. The price. Historically, Apple tax meant you pay more just because it's Apple. You look at a Roku or a Fire Stick for $30, $50, then you see the Apple TV at $129, $179 and think, yeah, that's a hard pass. But according to multiple analysts and leaks, Apple might be flipping that script in 2026. We're hearing serious rumors of a sub-$100 Apple TV. Think about that for a second. If Apple releases a 2026 Apple TV with an S17 Pro class chip, hardware, ray tracing, Wi-Fi 6E7, and full smart home support for $99 or less, it is game over for Roku and Amazon at the high end. They simply can't match that combination of raw power, ecosystem, and brand trust at the same price point. And here's the key. Apple finally seems to understand that the real money isn't in the box. It's in what you do with the box. Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, Apple Music, Fitness Plus, iCloud, Apple One bundles. The device is just the gateway. So by making the hardware aggressively affordable, Apple can put an Apple TV in as many living rooms as possible, and then make recurring revenue from the services you subscribe to. In other words, the 2026 Apple TV might be the Trojan horse that gets the Apple ecosystem into homes that never would have bought a Mac or an iPad. But this is not just a streaming and gaming play. This is a smart home takeover. The 2026 Apple TV is expected to fully support Thread and Matter, the new open standards that let smart home devices from different brands actually work together. Right now, if you've ever tried to set up a smart home, you know the pain. Some products work with Alexa, some with Google Assistant, some with HomeKit, and half the time you end up with 3 apps just to turn on a light. Apple wants the 2026 Apple TV to be the brain of your entire home. Picture this: your smart lights, locks, thermostats, cameras, and sensors all connect through your Apple TV. You use Siri on the remote, your iPhone or HomePods to control everything. Automations run locally, which means faster response times and better privacy. It doesn't matter if your devices are from Philips, Nanoleaf, Ecobee, or some random brand, as long as they support Matter. They can join the network because the new chip inside the 2026 Apple TV is so powerful, your smart home commands won't feel sluggish or delayed. Tell Siri to turn off the lights, lock the door, and start a movie scene. It all happens instantly. Want motion-activated lights, security alerts, or complex schedules? The Apple TV becomes the central controller that quietly runs it all in the background. So now, this little box under your TV isn't just for Netflix and gaming. It becomes your streaming hub, your gaming console, and your smart home hub all rolled into one device. But there's one more layer to these rumors that changes the entire picture even more. Alongside or shortly after the standard 2026 Apple TV, there's chatter about a hybrid device. Think of it like this: Apple TV plus HomePod, speaker plus FaceTime camera, combined into one product. Imagine a device that sits under or near your TV, delivers premium sound like a HomePod, has a built-in camera for FaceTime calls on the big screen, and runs the same powerful chip and tvOS experience as the Apple TV. This would be more than just a streaming box. It would be a full living room hub. You could take FaceTime calls with your family on your TV. Use it for Apple Fitness plus workouts with the camera tracking you. Use voice commands from across the room to control your home, play music, or launch content. Have it see who's in the room, and adapt settings or profiles automatically. While the standard 2026 Apple TV is the main focus right now, this rumored hybrid device tells us where Apple is heading. They want to merge entertainment, communication, gaming, and smart home control into a single central screen in your house.